Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Dovey. Um, I've been on a little bit of a hiatus. Wasn't planned on being gone 2 months, but life was lifing. But we're back at it now. Um, Hopefully the sound sounds way better than my past videos. I am now mic'd up. So I tested it before we got started. It sounded good. Hopefully it's still doing the same thing now that I've pushed record, because I would hate to have to do this over. So since I haven't been recording in about 2 months, I just want to do like a general check-in before I go back into like themed readings. So this first one that we're doing is love, and then I'm going to post another video after this that will be separate for career and money. Just general check-in, what's going on in your life, what advice spirit may have for you or your guides. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. We're going to have 3 groups today. I also did get new decks, so that's something new. All right, first pile is going to be the Wild Unknown Tarot. Okay. Pile 2 is the Modern Witch Tarot. And then pile 3 is the Celestial Carnival Tarot. The box does not do this deck any justice. It's actually a very, very pretty deck. Let me just show you like one of the cards. It might help. It's a really I don't even know if it's picking up on the camera. Is as pretty as it is. Very vibrant color deck. But anyways, yep. So those are our 3 piles. If you need time to meditate and decide, which pile is calling to you today, then go ahead and pause the video right here. For the rest of us, we're going to go ahead and get started with pile 1 at 2 minutes and 48 seconds. Okay. And you guys pick the Wild Unknown Tarot. That will be the tarot that we use for your pile. And then, of course, I also have some oracle decks as well up here that we will use to get more details. Okay. So pile 1. Spirit, please tell me about pile 1. The energy around their love life right now. If there is a person, what's the energy around their person? I may give like separate advice for singles and separate advice for those in a relationship towards the end of the reading. But let's see what we got, okay? Pile 1, please tell me about their love life right now. The Hanged Man. Okay. Yeah, I was feeling the energy of like being in the in-between. Like maybe some of you guys just came out of a relationship. Maybe some of you guys want a break from your relationship while you guys figure out each one of you want. The Emperor. Yeah, I feel like you guys are taking charge more of your love life, like but in a different way. Like you're surrendering to what is instead of trying to control how how people come towards you, or also if you're in a relationship, you're no longer trying to control the outcome of the relationship. You're just going with it, letting almost letting spirit guide it. Yeah, justice and Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're like, whatever's for me is going to be for me. I'm not going to fight it. Like, what am I? I'm causing myself a lot of frustration trying to control this person, or trying to control what type of people are attracted to me. Um, Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. I really feel like this is a lot of you guys have leveled up as far as your self love and how you see yourself. Um, and I feel like that's why you're more stepping into your divine feminine energy, um, no matter the sex. I feel like you are just being and allowing what is supposed to be to attract to you, instead of the other way. I feel like you definitely used to be a chaser, and it didn't get you what you wanted, so you're trying the opposite. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is definitely very self-confident. I see her as one of the more confident queens. I mean, of course, they're all confident because you have to be confident to be a queen, but she exudes that. Um, she's more outwardly spoken about um, how she sees herself. Okay, and then Ten of Swords. Yeah, and that's falling underneath the Emperor. You're no longer, I feel like, stepping into your masculine energy. You're attracting Empress. And some of you, I just heard some of you are giving up on dating men. Maybe you're gonna try the other side. um Seven of Wands. And I feel like you said that in a joking manner to your friends, but I feel like you're seriously considering it. Like, you're like, I've tried the men. It is not working. Maybe I'll do better with a woman. I don't know. And then you have the Six of Wands that falling underneath Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're like, you have the Judgment card underneath. You're like, I am who I am, and I just feel like the right person is going to come to me. Okay, that's those who are single, those who are in a relationship. Um, I almost feel like divine timing is taking over. Either you're going to be pushed into taking a break from this person, and you guys all going off on your own separate ways to try to figure out if this is what you really want, or somebody truly declaring their love for you, or you vice versa, declaring your love for this person. I kind of feel like those who are in a relationship are at a crossroads right now. Um, and we're just coming out of Mercury retrograde, so I would not be surprised if the collective has been kind of reminiscing, going over, what your love life has been maybe over the last couple months to a couple of years. Maybe rethinking relationships that you let go of. Maybe you feel like you were too harsh and too critical with that person, and maybe if the opportunity was available, I would give that person another chance because I feel like I didn't judge them fairly. So yeah, a lot of reminiscing, and maybe even some reuniting energy is coming out. um let's see, nothing that I want to clarify just yet. um Anything else, Spirit, you to say for pile one and their love life? Ace of Swords. Yeah, like I feel like the energy is you're sitting in the truth no matter what it is, whether it's something that you don't really want to hear, like maybe it's somebody you have to walk away from, or it's just something about, it's almost like too, you're not putting a facade up anymore. Like you know how like when you're dating, you're kind of like you put your best foot forward. And it's not that you're not gonna try anymore, but it's almost like I'm not gonna do the most anymore. This is who I am, and either this person or persons accepts me or they don't. Like I'm just, and I feel like this is a really good energy. It feels good because it feels like you're finally are going to attract what you need, what you desire, because you are now clean and pure and honest with yourself. Excuse me. Hopefully, I don't know how much that's going to pick up on a microphone. Drinking the coffee, but so yeah, I just feel like you're surrendering to what is, you're surrendering to who you are, um but you're holding fast on boundaries too. You're not letting anything and anybody just come into your space right now. Yeah, Hierophant, you you still have a moral compass. I'm not saying you're just going to let anything come into your space. I feel like I just said that. But you want something more solid too. So I feel like that's why you try to become more clear with yourself, getting to know who you are, because getting to know who you are then allows you to see what you need, what would complement you, what person would help push you to grow spiritually. Like you want a deeper connection this time, so you had to get clearer with yourself. Yeah, Three of Swords. You no longer wanted to suffer through this process. So you was like, something has to change. Well, I only can change myself. I can't change others. So I'm gonna work on that. May have been doing shadow work. I don't know. Three of Swords and and Strength came out. So yeah, you had to have the courage to heal your own heart, heal your own fears, so that you can accept the right person into your life. It always starts with us. The man in the mirror, Michael Jackson. It always starts with us. If you want to see a change, start with the man in the mirror. Four Swords. I feel like some of you have been single for a little while, but this was necessary. You had to rest and contemplate what it is that you want in a partner. Some of you may even had like create a list or try to manifest this person into your life. Um, and a lot of it was knowing that you deserve someone good in your life. I feel like a lot of you didn't feel like you even deserved a good partner, which is why you kept attracting people giving you the bare minimum. Okay. Nine of Swords. Yeah. I feel like this group definitely, of course, was working through probably a lot of childhood wounds, insecurities. Somebody made you feel like you didn't deserve the best. Page of Wands, Nine of Swords, yeah. Ten of Cups at the bottom. I just feel like a content energy with this group. You're content, you're calm, you're not stressing, you're not um I feel like you almost quote unquote created the soft life for yourself. I feel like you were chasing somebody to give that to you, and now you created it for yourself. So now you're not putting a, the pressure on a partner to give you that. You're giving it to yourself. Okay, this is Animal Spirit, Colette Baron Reed. Yeah, time for a deep dive. You reclaiming your power. Yep. What else? Be playful. Yeah, you're being more lighthearted. You're not even. I feel like you were really like almost to the point of obsessed with um a person, or just obsessed with finding love. Period. Time to collaborate. Yeah, now you're ready to be in a relationship with somebody because you know how to be a partner, and you know what to look for in a partner because you've now given that to yourself. Canary spirit, sing your own song. Yeah, you really had to go find yourself. And now that divine partner can find you. Take a leap of faith. Yeah. And one more, and then dear spirit, bring a gentle touch. Yeah, you're not being, and that's why I was saying you're not even being aggressive anymore. You're not trying to make something happen anymore. You're just allowing things to be. Okay. Let me get one oracle card for the singles, and then I'll get another love oracle card for those in a relationship. Okay, you have, for this came out first for the singles. I'm missing everything about you today. Your eyes, your smile, your voice, your scent, your touch. I'm missing everything. Remember how we have connected physically over our lifetimes together. My love for you is boundless and unconditional. I miss being next to me. I miss you next being next to me, and wherever I go, I search for you everywhere. Okay. So, I was saying I was feeling the energy of reuniting, and also I said in the beginning of the reading, I believe that some of you guys have been on like a break from somebody, and then so this is their energy coming through. Um, and also, if you don't know this person, the next person that you meet is going to feel very familiar. You spent another lifetime with them, but you have not yet met them in this lifetime. So that just kind of gives you a hint about the person that you're going to meet next. That's going to be like a divine partner for you or a soulmate. They're going to feel familiar. Something about them, you're going to keep feeling like that deja vu feeling when you're around them, and that's how you'll know that this is the person. Okay. And then those who are in a relationship, you got the card faith. I have faith and hope in our connection and on us. I know you have been brought into my life for a reason, and it's bigger than both of us. I know that we are destined to be together and have faith on God that they will find the way for us. Okay. So yeah, I feel like you worked on yourself, or if this is not your energy, this could be your partner's energy that we just read on today. Somebody stepped away, even if you didn't physically step away from the relationship, somebody mentally, maybe emotionally stepped away or put some distance between you guys, because they needed to work on themselves. Okay. And once they have healed whatever was going on with them, they're going to step forward towards you again. That emptiness feeling will start to go away. Like I said, if there has been some emotional distance between you guys. Okay. So that's what I had for you, pile one, today. I hope it resonated for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you at the next reading, okay? Take care, pile one. Thank you. Bye bye. All right, pile two, 2219. Okay, hello, pile two. We are reading on love today, energy. What's going on for my pile twos? You have the Modern Witch Tarot is what you chose. We will also pull some oracle cards towards the end of the reading for more details and advice. I also am pulling advice for singles and then advice for those in a relationship towards the end of the reading. First, we're just going to find out what the energy is, what's going on for pile two in their love life. Let me take one sip of my coffee real quick. Okay. Please tell me about pile two. Why all of a sudden, like, I feel like mothballs or like eucalyptus, or I don't know. Maybe somebody smells like that, or their house smells like that. Or somebody's like sick, Vicks, vapor rub. I don't know. I just had like a taste of it in my mouth. And it's not my coffee. The Star, the Page of Cups, the Empress. That's a lot. I'm gonna put them back. If they're meant to be out, they'll come out. Ten of Swords, Ace of Wands, Nine of Cups. Let's clarify this Page of Cups before I say what I'm thinking. I'm getting the first storyline that's coming in is you had high hopes for a recent relationship, right? Um, some of you guys uh got pregnant or got the person pregnant really early on in the relationship. So it feels like this relationship went really fast. Like, you were dating, maybe went out on a few dates, bam, got pregnant, and then the relationship became more, obviously. Um, it even became too difficult and too stressful because you guys didn't really know each other. So once the baby did come, or even through the pregnancy, there was a lot of arguments and tension because you're now getting ready to bring in a life into the world with somebody and you don't really know them, and vice versa. They don't know you, so there's no real trust there. Um, but something happened recently. They're back around. Um and I don't mean like they haven't been there for the baby. I don't know if that I'm not reading on that right now. So I don't know if that's been an issue or not. But something in the relationship has recently just changed. Maybe you're co-parenting better, or like I feel like maybe like you guys started having intercourse again and you're like you don't know how to feel about it. Hell, King of Swords, King of Pentacles. Hell, it's two suitors here. That's what it is. So you have an old fling that's sniffing back around. Somebody who I believe you guys have a child together. If it's not a child, maybe you guys created some type of business or something together. Um, but see, there was some type of partnership of in creation came out of it. Um, but you have a new boo, and now you're kind of feeling like, what do I do? All right, pile two. Yeah, you don't know if you should, and they don't know about one another. Like, okay, so if you have a child with this person, the new boyfriend knows, yes, obviously you have a child, you have a baby daddy, but he doesn't really know anything about it. And if the genders are different, flip it. But I'm just gonna speak as if this is that you're a female feminine energy and we're talking about masculines, then another king just came out of here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Five of Wands, High Priestess, Justice, King of Wands. I'm not sure why this King of Wands. I don't know if this is a third person. Okay, Five of Wands, High Priestess. You injustice. I feel like you're trying to figure out, should you talk this out with them? Should you say or tell them that you're talking to both of them? Um because you don't know if you should just keep it quiet because you don't know where it's going. I kind of feel like the ex, it was like maybe you guys recently slipped up and slept together. It was like a one-time thing, and so now you don't know whether or not you should say something to person that you're currently dating, um, because you're like, I don't know if what's going on. Was it just like, oops, a slip up, old time sake type of thing, or is this person really trying to come back around? Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're trying to figure out if this is an illusion or is this, what is this? Like, I even feel like out of breath and lightheaded. Like, I feel like you're going around and around in circles trying to figure this out. I feel confused and dizzy reading this energy. So I feel like you're just like, I don't know what to do. Why is this King of Wands here? Is this the third option? You know what? The King of Cups. Pile two. You have all four kings out here. And you're the Empress. Listen, I don't know what you're doing. Are you wearing some type of like attraction love oil or something? Because honey, you they coming in like flies to honey. I just don't know what you're doing. Why is the High Priestess here? Three of Swords. Why is the Justice here? Four Wands. Okay. So you want to be fair with everybody. You don't want to be a liar. You don't like keeping this a secret. So you're wondering, should you just tell them all about one another and just let the cards fall where they may? This is very much giving me She's Gotta Have It, Spike Lee. What was her name? Nola darling. Um I definitely feel like you are a liberated person. Yeah, you keep your options open. I like your energy, pile too. But I kind of feel like you should be honest because you don't want to be in no mess. You know what I'm saying? And people's feelings get involved, and you don't want that if you are keeping this a secret. Page of Pentacles, Chariot, and Queen of Wands. I feel like you want to settle down with one of them, but you don't. Yeah, you ready to settle down. Um, but you don't know if which one of them is right, if any of them are right. I mean, for this group, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna still read for singles and those coupled up, but it feels like you're in a relationship, but it feels open. It feels like polyamorous. Like if I feel like some of them know and some of them don't. Um, and I feel like that's where you're conflicted at. Why is the Five of Wands here? Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, okay, I feel like that's where the difference, the splitting of the collective is. Some of you are ready to choose one of these men or kings and settle down and have a new beginning with them, right? And the rest of you guys, you want to keep this lifestyle up, but you want them to be accepting of it. You want them to um, play by the rules, play by your rules. You want them to be like, okay, I'm all right that I was here Tuesday and tomorrow Mr. King of Pentacles will be here, and then the day after that, King of Swords will be here. It's like you want them to either accept it and be a part of your community that you're creating in a way, with lifestyle. And then some of you are like tired of this lifestyle and ready to settle down. Yeah. Eight of Cups. You're choosing your way, a different lifestyle. Um, let's see here. See what else is going on, Spirit, with my pile two in their love life right now. That wants to come out. So far we have Peacock, let it shine. Like, yeah, you no longer want to keep this hidden. Like, you're ready to put your lifestyle out there. Rhino spirit, overcoming any obstacle. Flamingo spirit, embracing the in between. Yeah, I feel like this is you kind of sitting in between these two decisions. Which way are you going to settle with one, or are you going to keep this lifestyle up and just be proud of it? I guess you're fighting more or less society and with how they see this lifestyle or how you choose to love. Wasp. Sometimes life stings. Yeah. So I definitely feel like somebody is going to get hurt out of this situation. It could be you or it could be one of these kings. But you need to be truthful, and just say it in the most loving way. Yeah, dove spirit, be peace. And buffalo spirit, the abundant universe will provide. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's really, yeah. And I feel like for other you guys too, I'm feeling like you're worried about finding that one. For those who aren't living a certain lifestyle, I feel like that's why these kings are showing up. Is you're worried about finding the right one. Um, you're wondering, am I going to have to be self independent for the rest of my life? Or am I going to finally eventually find my king? And you will. I almost feel like you need to stop thinking about it though. Like, just be in alignment with love. Just have your heart open and be ready to accept it. And then that right person is going to fall into your life. All right, let me get an advice card for the singles of this. Oh, interesting. I did not expect you guys to get this. You got two cards. Afraid and twin flames. Look for the signs for our connection. As your twin flame, I mirror what you're going through. Notice how we are very similar and share the same vision. There's a connection between us that can't be denied. We have to work on ourselves to be together and look out for signs for my love. It is me sending you. You know what, too? I'm thinking, remember I was saying in the beginning of this reading that somebody had a past person come back? I feel like you're wondering, or this person is wondering, were you the one that had got away? Were you my twin flame? Were you, because you guys pushed each other. It was very uncomfortable. Um, you made each other grow in a way, and that's what twin flames relationships are. So, and they were afraid and they ran away, or you were afraid and you ran away, and you started just dating around, trying to figure out, and you didn't get that feeling with anybody. Nobody gave you that same feeling, or you didn't give that person the same feeling. They tried to date other people. Okay, and you got afraid. When you were not with me, I feel afraid. I'm afraid to let you down. Once you get to know me, I don't want to disappoint you, so I'm avoiding you. I have to overcome this and myself as you see me before coming forward ready. Yeah, I feel like this is that past person's energy. Okay. And then for those in a relationship, give me a card for those in a relationship, Spirit. All right. You guys got need you. You are so nurturing and magnetic, passionate queen in my life. Your light shines bright and guides me through. In the darkness, you feel like home to me, and I always feel very happy and comfortable in your presence. Thank you, my love, for always sending me healing energy and love. I need you and your energy even more now. Yeah, I feel like those who are wondering, is the person that you're currently dating, if that's that, I feel like that's how they feel about you. They see you as the Empress. Um, they see you as the Queen of Wands. You came out as. Um, so I don't know how you feel about this person. Because you were saying it. I was saying you're wondering, is this the person that you're ready to settle down with? Um, if that's how you're thinking about them, they're thinking the same about you. They do feel like you're the one. They think they're ready to settle down. Um, they want to know, are you ready to be with them? And then, yeah, I almost feel like if this is the same storyline, it's almost like you have the option of a twin flame, which is a very difficult relationship because it makes you grow spiritually, or a soulmate connection, which feels like this person that I just read the card for. Um, it'll be a little bit less pressure in that relationship because it's a soulmate relationship. Um, a little bit more easygoing, but it won't be as rewarding as the twin flame. It's really, I mean, I'm not telling you guys which way to go, but it's giving like, yeah, I feel like you're trying to choose, um, what kind of life do you want? What kind of partner do you want? Or do you just want to say F it and be by yourself and just be independent? Um, so yeah, I feel like you're considering a serious relationship, like really solidifying it. That's what I have for you guys, pile two. I hope it resonated. I started to feel a little scattered there at the end for me, but hopefully it resonated. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you at the next reading, okay? Take care, pile two. Thank you. Bye bye. All right, pile three. What does it say? 45, 48. 45, 48. Okay. So you guys are pile three, and you excuse me, tongue tie, chose the Celestial Carnival. That's a tarot deck that we're going to use today, and then I have a couple oracle decks here on the side too that we will pull for advice at the end. I will give two types of advice for singles and one for those in a committed relationship. Okay, so let's just get the general energy around pile three's love life, please, Spirit. King of Wands, Death, Ace of Swords, the Star. It's feeling a little similar to pile one. Some of you may have come from that pile as well. Star, Three of Swords. I feel like somebody is trying to see if somebody is still a player. Ace of Cups at the bottom. Is somebody still a player, or are they Ace of Pentacles? Or should I give them another shot? That's the energy it feels like right now. What's the energy around pile three's love life? Seven of Wands. Ace of Cups. Dang. Yeah. Somebody's asking you for a new beginning. You have three out of the four aces. The only ace you're missing is the Ace of Wands. Okay. That I feel like, unless it comes out, I feel like this person is somewhat serious this time, because usually a player, the one thing that they're about is ego and sex. So for the Ace of Wands, which we know is passion and it's very phallic, it's not out here. It's making me feel like, this person wants love, emotion, care, take care of you. It's not about that for them. Five of Pentacles, not anymore. So I feel like if this is your energy or their energy, the King of Wands could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be. They've matured. They've matured. Page of Cups. So they still have a fun life for the party type of personality. They still like to go out and have fun, but as far as like relationships is concerned, they have matured and ready to settle down. Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups. Yeah, they're willing to walk away from that frat boy type of lifestyle, bachelor lifestyle. Like they're serious about you. Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, like they Five of Cups. You are the first person I feel like that makes them feel like they don't want to miss out on the opportunity with you. Um, you opened this person's heart up. You made them feel something. Um, so yeah, they're ready to give up, walk away from something for you. Page of Wands. I feel like this person is becoming serious about just about life, period, but definitely their finances and career as well. So that might give you a hint at this who this person is. They probably have recently became more serious, like maybe they went back to school, or they just are more serious about having a career or something for themselves, because they're realizing they're partying, they're sleeping around. All that stuff has hurt their finances, their yeah, they're realizing it's like, okay, it's just time to grow up. It's kind of like I'm getting too old for this type of feeling. Um, yeah, they're realizing that, yeah, they're just realizing it's time to grow up. Um, Anything else for Wheel of Fortune? Yep, time to grow up. It's time. In the Moon. Page of Swords at the bottom. They're even considering changing their friend group because they realize they can't. You are the culmination of who you hang with, the energy you keep around you. So if four of your friends are bums and just hang out and drink in a bar all day, don't work or barely work, then you're gonna be the fifth bum. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. Whoever you spend your most time with, you're going to have a lot in common with them. So they're like really going through a lifestyle change, and you were the trigger for that. You were the trigger for that. They want a new beginning with you. So it feels like you do have some type of history with this person. Maybe they were um, somebody that you could have been in a serious commitment with at one time, or at least you thought you were, but they weren't serious, and you walked away and they couldn't stop thinking about you since then. Or you guys casually dated, but something about you is like they don't want to share you, they don't want to date anybody else, like they're ready to put forth an opportunity for commitment with them. Okay, so let's pull some oracle. Or this could be your energy. Somebody may have made you realize that it's time to grow up. Be peace, dove spirit. Take a leap of faith. grasshopper spirit. Yeah, I could tell this person is definitely reclaiming your power. They're definitely trying to mature and trying to they're, just jump out of that comfort zone. Whatever they've been doing, they're tired of that life. Koi fish spirit, there's always enough. And whale spirit, trust the great mystery. For some of these, for some of you guys, not many, but for some of you guys, this person is maybe into some illegal stuff and they're deciding they're ready to go straight for you. They're ready to get a job. But they're real worried about, because they're used to a certain lifestyle, they're worried about money. But that is very much tied into their ego. Um, Probably making the fast money that they do. And then yeah, groundhog spirit, time to let go. It's time to it's time for them to change up their life. Um, and you're the catalyst. And it's funny because it's time to let go is the groundhog spirit. And you probably can't see this, but the groundhog is holding a heart. So it's like, yeah, you really touched their heart. So they're ready to walk away from this type of lifestyle. Yeah, I feel like the themes of all the piles today is people making choices to either better themselves to attract a better love or to keep a love, um, or people deciding that maybe traditional relationships aren't for them. um yes, it's just been a theme of people choosing, really choosing what they love, no longer denying themselves of what they love and what loves them back. Please tell me about the singles for pile 3. Give me a advice card for them. Oh, got 2. We got follow your bliss. I feel good when I know you are happy. Do something that you enjoy today. Feelings of joy, hope will bring us closer on your journey and will put you at ease. Intensity. Our connection is so intense that sometimes it scares me. My feelings for you are overwhelm me sometimes. Please reassure me by taking things slowly and patiently. This will help me feel comfortable with the changes that are happening. Yeah, so you rock this person's world. And they're coming back to get you. You are their bliss. Um, for those who are in a relationship currently with this person, oh, that is a lot of cards. I'm just gonna read the titles of them. I'm definitely not gonna be reading all of these, but I really feel like they're like, no. They need to know I feel all these things about them. So the first one that came out was healing, which I said that this person is definitely trying to change themselves. I'm healing from the pain from my past. I'm working on letting it go so I can fully be free to love you. And I'm working on childhood traumas. Did I say that for this group? No, that was a different group. Blessed. I am blessed beyond measure to share such a powerful divine love with you. I'm so grateful for you and give thanks to the divine creator. Learning, you are unique and special. I've never met anyone like you before. You have opened me up to things that I've never knew were possible. I am strong because of the power of our love, and you have opened my heart to the truth. And I'm very grateful for all the lessons that we're both learning. See, I said you made them grow. Like, when they have love, I want to make love to you, which I've never experienced before. Okay. And then hopeful, I know we will be together again. I hope we can put the past and the bad times behind us and start again. I know I'm asking a lot for you. I hope you can forgive me in the error of my ways. I acted immaturely. Then I say, so this person has gotten themselves together. They're trying to get themselves together for you. You have striked something in them, and they got it bad now for you. Okay, pile three. That is what I have for you for your current energy in your love life. I hope it resonated. Please like, share, subscribe, and feel free to leave me a comment. Um, and yeah, that'll be all. See you at the next reading, okay? Take care. Bye bye.